to you, and I'm
I
sure you.
still want to know what I have.
All right, Jay, what is this? That's a good question. He want to know the same thing
I
too,
want to know what
right?
is this? Is this an organization, a church, what? Y'all Muslim?
Hell no, we're not no Muslims.
Okay.
We represent the living
That's
God.
that.
All right,
What are you?
we the Israelites.
You're
All right,
Israelite.
and I remember you
Where's
asked.
your chapter?
We in Sacramento. That's what,
Sacramento.
and we
You only
coming
got
here in
one?
Oakland.
You only got one?
We're coming right here next. This is our
I
next stop,
I
right?
want to go sit in. That's what I
For
want to do.
sure. We got Zoom classes. You
It's
can't
gonna
drive
take a
here.
while for me to deal with this here.
But we got Zoom. You can get online and learn with us. Everything we know, you can
I
know.
want to
But
come sit in at one of your.
hey, watch this. Let me show you what we are. Read what you got.
Ezekiel 37, verse 10.
No. Yeah, you can
Verse
come.
9.
You can come.
I go to church. Every
Then
Sunday.
said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the winds, thus saith the Lord God, come from the four winds of breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me,
So we prophesying to the people as God commanded us, right? Read on.
and the breath came into them,
The breath came into us as a people because right now we in a dead state. Read.
and they lived,
And we start to live again. Right now we walking around dead. Read.
and stood up upon their feet,
When we stand upon our feet, the black man stand upon his feet, what happens?
an exceeding great army,
What are we?
an exceeding great army.
We ain't no tambourine group. We ain't no church choir.
Right.
We the army of the living God.
That's
You
right.
understand? And guess what? That's what you being called to be. Part of the army of the living God.
Right.
Now we got. I went to Axel Gospel Church when I was a young kid, Pastor Bob. When he had the first church, it was like a big ass warehouse over there. You know what I'm saying? Now he moved, got the bigger church. You know. So I come from the Christian mindset. I come from that Christian theology, right? But coming from that, I got into the Bible and I noticed something. Everything the church is telling me is opposite from what the Bible's telling me, right? So watch this. How many people did, or how many animals did Noah take into the ark? You remember when God flooded the
I
earth?
don't know it exactly. I know it's true.
Cool, that's cool, right? And that's cool. We learned that from church. We learned 2 of each, right? Give me Genesis 7 and 2. Watch this.
book of
So what I'm
Genesis.
here to do, I'm going to show you what Christianity teaches us as a religion and what the Bible actually says, because there's a separation there. Watch this.
The book of Genesis 7, verse 2.
Uh-huh.
Of every clean beast
Thou
shalt take to thee by 7.
How many?
By 7.
I thought it was 2 and 2. Read.
The male and his female.
The male and the female. 7. A male and female. That's 14. Right? Read on.
And of the beasts that are not clean.
And the unclean animals,
By 2.
then them you take by 2. Read on.
The male and his female.
The male and his female. So that's 4. So guess what? Noah took them animals in the ark 17 by 4. Not 2 by 2. We read that in the Bible, right? Now I'm going to translate it to something you just said. You go to church on Sundays and ask for gospel church, like I used to on Sunday, right? But give me Genesis 2 and 2. Yep. Yeah. But we already teach you Black and Native Americans what we've been learning all our life. It's BS. Right. It's BS. All we got to do is read and get the proper understanding. That'd be the main thing. We don't want to read what God got to say for ourselves. So it takes men that have learned. Somebody read it to us. It's our job to read it to you.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? Give me Proverbs 1 and 20. Proverbs 1 and 20 for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. What happened to the Palestinian guy? Where did he go?
Yemen.
Yeah. Read what you got.
Proverbs 1, verse 20.
Uh-huh.
Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the street.
Wisdom is crying out right now. The true wisdom, the true gospel is crying out to you. Read.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
So guess what? Church is not supposed to be in a building. You hear where wisdom's supposed to be coming out? Read that from the top. What's your name, G? G? I got it right. I'm Judah. My man G. All right. So guess what? We got a Bible here. This is the main thing I want you to focus on. It's a King James Bible. This ain't no special Bible. This ain't no different Bible. It's the same Bible in the church, right? Look what God said we're supposed to be doing. Read on.
Proverbs 1, verse 20.
Wisdom crieth without. Wisdom supposed to be crying out to the people. Read on.
She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Where are we supposed to be at?
In the streets.
No, in the temples.
In the streets.
So where are we supposed to be preaching this word at? In the street, just like the Bible said, like God told us to, right? Read on.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
In the chief place of concourse, meaning where the main spots where people is buying, selling, working, doing their business. Cars is going by. He said in the chief place where the people at, that's where you go preach my word. Read.
In the openings of the gate.
In the openings of the gate, in the beginning of the city, right here is San Leandro. Right there, we right at the beginning of Oakland. Read on.
In the city she uttereth her word, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
We saying, how long will ye simple ones love simplicity, right? So now, what does it mean to be simple? God's saying we're supposed to tell the people, how long ye simple ones will you love simplicity? What does simple mean? Huh? Dumb, right? That means dumb. So guess what? Is it smart or simple to sell drugs when you know it's a trap? That's dumb, right? Hey, guess what? Is it smart or simple to shoot another brother like you and we ain't got no army? That's dumb. Is it smart or simple to do drugs? It's gonna destroy your body, so on and so forth, ruin your marriage relationship. Which one is it?
Smart.
That ain't smart. That's smart. That's simple, right? So guess what? No, for sure, for sure.
I gotta go to work.
For sure.
I gotta go to work.
What I want to show you before
I gotta
you
go to work.
I know you gotta go to work. My job is to cry out to the people. Tell us what we doing is simple. So we went to some extremes, right? We're talking about drugs and all the stuff. Let's go to something simple that we doing that God don't want us to do. Genesis 2:2, right? Because we go to church on Sunday, correct?
Yeah.
Why do we do that? You ever ask why? You ever say, Pastor?
People go there for different things.
Okay.
And some people go there for a fashion show. Some people go there to learn about God. Some people just go there just to go. I can't say what they go for.
Right. Now, does God want us to go to church on Sunday or what? Let's read. Watch this.
Book of Genesis.
We're going to read it. The same way you thought the animals went in 2 by 2, and we found out via the Bible they went in 14 by 4, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what the Bible say. Watch this.
The book of Genesis 2, verse 2. And on the 7th day.
On the 7th day of the week.
God ended his work, which he had made. And rested on the 7th day.
God rested on the 7th day of the week. Read.
From all his work which he made. And God blessed the 7th day.
God blessed the 7th day of the week. Read.
And sanctified.
And he sanctified the 7th day of the week. So the first day of the week is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What day we supposed to be going to church? Oh, no.
Every day.
No. It said the Sabbath day. Exodus 20:8. I'm going to show you. You got your phone on you, right? On the
Sunday.
Yeah, no. The 7th day is Saturday. Sunday is the first day of the week.
Right.
When you look at any calendar on the planet, Sunday is the first day of the week.
Right.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday is the end of the week. Right? They changed it. The white man changed it to Monday. He said that's the beginning of your work week. But the beginning of the week starts on Sunday. That's why your pay period is Sunday to Sunday. Right? So watch this.
Exodus 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
Remember the Sabbath day.
To keep it holy.
We got to keep the Sabbath day holy. Let's see if it's talking about Sunday or is it talking about the same day God sanctified and made holy. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
You got 6 days to labor and do all your work. Read.
But the 7th day.
The 7th day of the week, which is Saturday.
Is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
That's God's holy Sabbath day. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
You're not supposed to be working on Saturday. God said thou shalt not. Shall not. That means you better not do this. Right? Read on.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter.
You can't make your children work for you, so you can't do it, right? You can't put it off on your children. Read.
Thy manservant.
Your manservant, if you got employees, you can't have them working on the Sabbath day. Read.
Nor thy maidservant.
Nor your maidservants. Read on.
Nor thy cattle.
If you got work equipment, because that's how we was using the cattle to plow the land or whatever. You got tractors and all that, you got to shut that down. Read on.
Nor thy stranger that is within thy gate.
You got other employees working for you, everything shut down on Saturday. Read on.
For in 6 days the Lord made the heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day.
He rested on the 7th day. Read.
Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day.
No, he blessed Sunday.
The Sabbath day.
He blessed Saturday. Read.
And hallowed it.
And hallowed that. So now, what I'm asking is, how come the church, the Christian church, got us worshiping on Sunday? Because, listen, the Christian church is based off of Roman Catholicism, right? The Vatican changed God's holy Sabbath day to Sunday. It's the same people that crucified Christ, right? So now all of a sudden they get the Bible and they teaching people everything upside down against God's law. Give me that Daniel 7:25, right? So guess what? We going to slavery for a time. If they didn't treat you right, you think they're going to teach you right? These people whipped your back. They raped your mothers, sold your children, took your Bible, read it to you. You think they're going to read it to you correctly? Because guess what? When you're keeping God's laws, he fight for you. But when you're in the midst of sin, God, he say, I go to my place until they acknowledge their offense. You see that? So if I know that as your slave master, guess what I'm going to feed you? I'm going to feed you sin. I'm going to teach you to break the Sabbath day. I'm going to teach you to hate your brother because he's light-skinned. I'm going to teach you to hate the sister because this, that, and the third, right? I'm going to pit the woman against the man. She's going to usurp authority over him, so on and so forth. That way our nation is messed up and God don't fight for it. But watch what I got him holding for you. Read.
Daniel 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
The white man, the European that took you in slavery, gonna speak great words against the Most High God, right? He gonna tell you the Sabbath day is Sunday now. He gonna tell you Jesus Christ a white man now. Even though in the Bible it say he a black man, we gonna get to that too, right? Read on.
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
He said he gonna wear the saints out. How did we get wore out? We got wore out in slavery. Look at us, 35, 45, sold to Mr. Johnson, sold to Mr. David. We got wore out in the cotton fields. We got wore out in the 60s when we start to fight. And every time we get a leader, they shoot and kill him.
Right.
Malcolm X shot and killed.
Right.
Because they sending letters to Farrakhan and they sending letters between the Muslim groups. That wasn't even them, but starting beef between the two. You see what I'm saying? Martin Luther King, they just had to outright kill him. You see what I'm saying? They wore the saints out to the point that we ain't even trying to fight no more.
Right.
We just comfortable kicking it on the block now. Look at the Black Panthers. We the Black Panthers out here. What happened to the Black Panther? Ain't no fighting us no more because we wore out, right? You know?
And think to change time.
What they do?
Think to change time.
They changed times on us. It used to, the Sabbath day was in the Bible Saturday. But let's change that time so they can keep the Sabbath day holy and connect with their God. Read.
And laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time.
Right.
And times. And the dividing of time.
So guess what? This word going to be given into his hands to wear out the saints for a time. Now when we get it back and read, guess what? Give me 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. So this is what we are here to do for the black man, the Hispanic man, Native American, because at the end of the day, we the same people. Me and you mine. You mine and I'm yours. I got a special, I gotta look out for you. Right? When you see another black man, you shouldn't feel no anger towards him just because you see another black man. We shoot and kill each other because he ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's standing up for himself, you don't like it. We gotta rule over each other. You see what happened? But we'll let the white man jog all up and down E14. Don't say nothing to him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Read what you got.
2 Corinthians 10 verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
The weapons of our warfare, how we gonna take over the world again? How we gonna take over the world? It's not carnal weapons that we need. You see that? Because carnal weapons can only hurt the flesh.
Right.
These weapons change the mind. And when I change the mind of the people, we'll rule this place. We got enough people to do it.
Right.
We strong enough to do it. We smart enough to do it. Right. But we don't have the mindset to do it. Right. We think we niggas. We think we enemies. You see that? That's why God said our weapons are not carnal, read.
But mighty through God.
But our weapons are mighty. Mighty through God, read.
To the pulling down of strongholds.
Hey, these weapons, these words pull down strongholds, right? So guess what a stronghold is in our mind? Sunday worship, that's one stronghold. We just read in the Bible that Saturday is the day. So are we supposed to be worshiping on Sunday or Saturday? Just like the Bible said, now that stronghold been pulled down in your mind. You see that?
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.